I'm with Kevin Howes, Managing Director of Datatag. Now Kevin, it's a very exciting time for you. Firstly, tell us a little bit about Datatag.
Well, Datatag have been around for 20 years. It's our 20th anniversary this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I don't look that old, do I? But really, we started to combat the problem of motorcycle theft, or organised motorcycle theft in the industry, a long time ago. And since then, we've been able to probably mark and tag and register probably well over 1 million motorcycles.
Now, tell us a little bit about the scale of the problem that we've got here in the UK.
Okay. In the UK, we're pretty good at showing the statistics that we have about the problem of theft. And unbelievably, we have about 26,000 motorcycles on average stolen every year. It has been about 1 in 4. And most of these are never recovered when they're stolen. They're all stripped down for parts. So about 75% of the machines are stripped down for parts. If we look at other automotive sectors, and with the unfortunate sort of commercial issue we have with regards to the marketplace, the motorcycle sector, we've seen probably a theft increasing.
Tell us about the Master Security Scheme.
Okay.
All these things are going to come in to try and counterbalance this theft.
Okay, well, we're here really at the show today really to launch and remind people that security is a big issue. And whilst we as Datatag have been around for a long time marking and tagging bikes, unfortunately theft has got to such an issue that we are losing loads and loads of riders out of the industry. I think there was one estimated figure that almost 10,000 riders a year were leaving the industry because they didn't have insurance.
What's that cost the industry?
They reckon it can cost as much as 100 million. When you think about, I suppose, people not going into dealerships to buy helmets and leathers, have their bikes serviced, you've got the finance companies who are not able to do this, insurance companies losing out. We think that the cost of the industry could be as much as 100 million a year, which is a massive amount. And I suppose the beauty of what we're doing now with this master scheme is the Motorcycle Industry Association have got together and realised they need to try and combat this. And so for the last couple of years we've been working with them, and so from next year, January 2013, we have most of the leading manufacturers now are going to be fitting something called the Master Scheme, the official Master Scheme, which stands for the Motorcycle and Scooter Tag Equipment Security Registration Scheme. And it means that really from next year that all bikes will have the Datatag technology on. So it's going to make a radical difference to the crime.
Well, that
statistics.
sounds absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
We really look forward to hoping cracking down on these thieves. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. No problem.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Now I'm joined by Kevin Howes on the Datatag stand, and we were looking at lots of the ways that you fight crime earlier.
Yes, yeah.
One of the big things now is the thieves get the bikes, they break them up,
yes.
They're worth a lot more money.
Absolutely. Yes.
Now you've got a chart here, and it's very, very interesting indeed, isn't it? It shows that, well, you took us through it.
Yeah, well, we did an exercise last year where we looked at all of the major components within a motorcycle. We looked at some very well-known online internet sites. And when you start to break down the cost of the top 10 stolen machines here, you can see across this top line here, sort of values of what people are getting for those parts. Generally, a machine that's potentially £5,000–6,000 can be almost twice that in value in parts alone. So you can see why it's been such a fantastic business for the criminal fraternity to target motorcycles and literally strip them down, because up until Datatag and the new Master Scheme coming around, all they could identify in the machine is purely the frame and engine number.
Now it's worth pointing out at this point, the point is you can now data tag every element of this, so you should really be making this type of crime obsolete.
It's going to make it much more difficult for criminals. One of the biggest frustrating things that police officers say is that they know that the parts are stolen, they know who's involved, but they can't prove who the parts belong to. And what our technology does, right down to a forensic DNA, is take it down to a molecular level. We can prove that nut or bolt is off that machine.
Well, that's going to be absolutely fantastic, and anything that hits this sort of crime is brilliant, so best of luck with everything. It's great to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.